So a few people were asking for help with my arrangement of the Rains of Castamere song. So I'll just play through it slowly and go over any places where I think people might be having problems. So the beginning is pretty straightforward, I think. Just the melody with a low note. Right, so there. I'm playing this note with the pinky, and I slide it up to the 5th fret. And then the bass note with the index finger. And then the ring finger goes on the 5th fret. It's basically a C bar chord. But since I'm not playing all the notes, you don't have to do the full chord. It's a little easier this way. So. Then comes this part. So this first part, I'm just fretting the 5th fret with the pinky and the top string here on the 3rd fret with the index finger. And then the pinky slides up, but you pluck both notes. And then bar chord here, just a bar to play the 2 notes on the 3rd fret. Like this, you can see better. Here you can also use your ring finger if you want. You can use ring finger and pinky. Whatever's more comfortable. Same thing, but now the pinky slides up. Again, you could do a hammer on here, ring finger and pinky finger. Both work. And then bar on the 5th fret. But you don't have to actually press on all the strings because you're only playing these 2 notes. So the bar just stays there. Pinky, ring finger, and then middle finger on the 5th fret. And you take the bar off. And then again, a little more action on the bass, so sorry. So all the bass notes are played with the thumb. And then here we have to do the full bar chord, although you don't have to press down the bar because you're not playing the first string. Alright, so let's play that again. Play it slower. Whoa. And then here you have to do also bar on the 3rd fret. But otherwise the melody is the same fingering. And then same thing. And then there's like an A minor here, just with the pinky on the 3rd fret. And pinky, index finger. So and then the chorus. Is basically D minor and A minor. this is probably the trickiest part. So what we do there, middle finger on the 2nd fret, and you slide up to the 7th fret, and then ring finger on the top string, 8th fret, index finger on the 6th fret. It's kind of like a C chord, sort of. And then the pinky on the 8th fret, also on the 4th string. I would just practice it. When I was learning it, I just sat there and practiced this little part. So I got it right. The important thing is to get the ring finger here on the 8th fret right away, because you're playing that note first and the open string. And then the index finger comes down on the 6th fret right away. And then pinky. Then we have, and then here I'm using what I think is called a hinge bar, where you're actually fretting the first string with the bottom part of the index finger, like this. That way you can play the first string and then the A string open, and then right away press down on the bar. So, right? So yeah, you just have this, and then right away this chord. Bar chord on the 5th fret, bar on the 5th fret, and 7th fret, 8th fret with the ring finger and pinky finger. So, show like this. Then we have the B flat, so your bar again, and then pinky, slide down to the 3rd fret, first string, hammer on, obviously you can do it with a ring finger also. Both work. And then the little interlude with the harmonics. The basic idea here, you're fretting the notes with the left hand, then the index finger goes an octave higher right on the fret. So that's, an octave would be 12 frets. So for example here I'm fretting the 2nd fret, and then on the 14th fret, I place the index finger right on the 14th fret, just barely touching it. And then I pluck it with my thumb. Let's see, maybe from this angle. There you can see it. So that's the same thing as playing the 12th fret harmonic of the open strings. But since we're fretting the notes here, we have to use this hand to pluck the notes. You can also use your ring finger or your pinky finger, even your middle finger, whatever works. And I mean, I use these a lot, so I can move fairly quickly. So you just have to practice them and get the hang of them if you're not used to using them. You can just practice scales of them, like just let's say the basic C major scale. something like that. Anything really, just to get used to it. Otherwise, it's a pretty straightforward part. You just have to get that technique down. And chorus again. And that's it. Any questions, just leave them in the comments. And yeah, let me know. See you.